Hopefully, people will get a notification. Yeah. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, it is live. It is live.
Yeah, I can
I'm
see that
just,
there's some live. Yes, yes.
huh, special way starting. I'm just writing the topic. Okay. Okay. We are waiting for people to join. This is the most frustrating part when you have to wait for
I
people
know.
like,
I can
hello,
understand. I can understand. Yes.
where are people? Hello, human beings. Where?
They'll all come later once everything is over.
Yeah, it sucks, no? And also,
I
it's
know.
like, मतलब आप देख नहीं पाओगे मतलब यहाँ पे आएगा something then somebody is viewing something because of internet its lives are very okay
Right.
two people are there two okay
Okay.
hello whoever has joined in we are waiting for more people to join and then we can start the live with Renuka. We'll be baking something healthy for Valentine's Day and we are super excited. Yes. All right, so all your ingredients are ready.
Oh, yes, yes. Everything is ready on the shelf. I'll just shift the camera towards the, all the good stuff.
Yeah, the stuff people want to see.
Oh, yes, definitely, definitely. They want to know the recipe. They want to know how and what is done. Actually, it's a very simple, bake. So I hope, people bake and present their work. That would be really good.
Yeah, it sounds very interesting.
Yes, yes,
So it's like cookies, right?
yes, yes.
With with a ganache that you'll be doing.
Oh yes, that's going to be, that ganache is like it's that's the what should I say? That's the icing, that's the main thing in the cookies. So basically, it is laced with a little bit of wine. So
Hmm.
you get that little bit of, little very very mild taste of wine, and of course, ganache is always, welcomed by a lot of people. And
Huh.
since these cookies are made with the whole wheat flour, there are no additives in this, by the way. So there is no
Okay.
baking
Okay.
powder, there is no baking soda, nothing. It's just
Oh,
basically,
okay. Okay.
ingredients, yes, which are, brought
Huh.
together. Yeah, using some good butters like Amul butter or any other butter. And of
Huh.
course, good sugars like a cane sugar or a Khandsari sugar, even jaggery. I'm
Okay.
saying anything can be used. And,
Oh, that's very good.
yeah,
So
and
no
I try
baking
to make
powder
them little,
soda. That is
no
very
baking
nice.
powder, no baking soda. Yeah, nothing. Yes.
Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. So we have five people as of now. Five people
Okay.
have joined in. It is 4:03
It
p.m.
is for yeah, according to my yeah, I think it's
Uh-huh.
not even for Pratibha. It's
Four three.
3:58.
It's it's showing 4:03 in my this thing
Okay,
for
it's
some reason.
3:58 in my clock, but that's okay, absolutely fine. There are some errors here and there. That's not a
Uh-huh.
problem. Let's just wait for another maybe 4 5 minutes and then probably we
We'll
can.
wait for 5 minutes.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
wait for
absolutely,
little
no
more
problems.
time.
Paka paka, definitely, definitely, definitely.
Ekdam,
So
ekdam,
great.
ekdam. So how
So
is
how was
posture
the
going?
Oh, Bostic Bakes is going great. I mean, to say I'd say I don't have any time to, look around. I have a lot of loads and loads
Uh,
of classes going on. So recently
classes,
I did
orders.
and orders also, and then regular household things also. Everything is going
Uh,
on. So it's just keeping me really busy. And
lovely.
I just recently finished a sardo workshop that was really good. And I'm
Oh,
really
okay,
having
okay.
good time with a lot of people there. So
Mm.
that was nice. And
You
apart
love
from that,
sardo. I think I keep seeing bakes on sardo and with bread and buns and whatnot. And I'm
yes,
just
yes, yes.
like in awe because I have no clue about sardo. I don't know what happens in there. So I
And so
see
if you are,
you.
I'm telling you, Pratibha, if you once start doing that, no, so you will not want to bake the regular bread because there is no kneading involved in this. So, it's so
Oh
easy.
my god. Much more easy, no?
Yes, much more easy.
And the
But the thing
texture
is,
is
you need to
good.
have patience. That is there. A lot of patience for this.
No, not for me. Yeah, we have 7 people now.
Okay, okay,
Slowly,
great.
slowly joining in. Once we have like 10, 12 people, we'll start. I think that
Definitely,
will be good.
definitely. Sure,
Anyway, it
sure,
is
sure.
getting recorded, so people can
Definitely.
watch it. Badme.
Later on. Yeah, yeah, sure, sure, sure. So hello everyone. I
Awesome.
have I have no clue who is there, but I don't know.
Yeah, even I don't know. Even I don't know who is there.
But anyway,
Just
so a big hello to all, like whosoever is there. I
yes,
can't even
yes.
say so
Big
happy
hello.
to see you. Like I mean to say, I can't see them.
Yeah, I mean, that is the thing with lives. You don't know what is actually happening.
Happening.
So,
I know.
yeah. So, hi
Yeah.
everyone. Welcome to this YouTube live. We are doing a Valentine's Day special bake today with a Bangalore home baker, Renuka Verma. She is a healthy homemaker, and by healthy homemaker, I mean she is extremely healthy in whatever she bakes, whether it be orders or her classes or her regular bakes. And I have been following her for a while now. We have made a video with her last year, and it was on a gluten free cake, which was very, very good. And we loved doing the video with her. So today we have her to do a special bake with us, which is Beet Hearties with Wine Ganache. These are basically cookies, and these will be done without any maida, any white sugar, and even baking powder or soda. So we are very excited to learn how to bake these, and let's go. So we have hi Sumitra, pleasure to have you with us. Please tell us whether you're baking along or you will just be watching and trying the recipe later. You can write to us in the comment section below any doubts or any feedback. Renuka and I will be happy to answer them. Mostly Renuka because she's the baker here. But we are happy to help you out with any queries. So we have 10 people now.
Okay.
We, hi Amrita. Hello, happy to have you with us. Please write to us whether you're baking along or just watching the recipe. Whatever it is, you can post in the comments, and we're happy to interact and uh, do the needful. Hi, Uma. How you doing? Happy to have you with us on this session. Slowly,
Yeah.
slowly,
Hi,
people
Uma.
are joining.
Yeah. Great.
I'm Renuka's neighbor from RMB.
Oh, how sweet. How sweet, Sumitra. Yes, she is my, she just 3 doors away.
Hi, Sumitra. Happy to have you here.
Yes.
So,
Great.
Amrita will be watching the recipe and hopefully she'll be trying it later. Hi, Uma. Hello, happy to have you here with us. So, we have 12 people as of now. As I can see the real time numbers, it's 12. So, we can start with the recipe. We can
Okay.
start with the basic cookies first and then
Okay.
move along.
Fine. So once again, hello everyone. So since some of you have joined just now, so let me just give you a brief about the kind of cookies which we are going to be baking today. So this has ingredients like whole wheat flour, it has oats, then it has Khandsari sugar, powdered form which I am using. It has Amul butter which is unsalted, and it has some beet powder which I prepared at home. I will be telling you how to do that, and there is a fresh juice of beets, like maybe just 3-4 pieces. That also I'll tell you how you can do it at home, so you don't have to worry about buying it from outside. So very much basic, so it's nothing very fancy, but the only fancy thing which we do in this is the ganache. So ganache is basically the Amul whipped cream, as I had written in the list, ingredient list. It's like that red colored tetra pack which you get.
Yeah.
So that one, and then along with that is the chocolate, which you can just pick up whatever is your choice, little bit of chocolate, and red wine, which is just maybe just a teaspoon or 2 teaspoon or 4-5 teaspoons. It's like that. So it all depends, how much intense flavor you want of that wine in your cookies. So
Mm.
this cookie, the other healthy thing about this is there is only 1 tablespoon of sugar which is used in the entire cookie, this recipe. So we'll be baking around 8 to 10 cookies altogether. So about 100 grams of cookies to be precise. And it has just 1 tablespoon of sugar. And you
Oh
can,
my
of
God.
course, alternate it with, any form of sugars you want to. Like, for example, you want to use jaggery, you want to use khandsari, you want to use brown sugar. White sugar, if you're using, please powder it and, reduce the amount because those are like more on the sweeter side. And
Yeah.
apart from that, yeah, the extra thing, what else is there is some sprinklers if you have at home. So that will, give some festive, touch to the cookies. So that is all. So basically, very much, readily available ingredients. And let's just start baking. So I guess Samruddhi writes that she wants to
Yeah.
bake with us. Yeah. So I will just shift the camera to the working place. Let me know
Absolutely.
if the camera's access is good or no. Yeah,
Sure.
otherwise I'll just change the orientation. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Samruddhi. Yeah. Pleasure to have you with us. Yes, do bake along and share your pictures later on, whatever you have baked along. Yes, Renuka, I can see it, but I need to see the ingredients a bit more.
How is this one? How is this one?
Move it a bit more to the to your left. Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes, yes. This is perfect. This is
this
perfect.
is just fine. Yeah.
This is perfect.
So I'll just show you the ingredients once again. So I have taken Amul butter. This is unsalted one. This is about 57 grams. So if someone
Okay.
has the, weighing scale or something, it's about 1/4 cup. That's how it is. And I have, powdered Khandsari sugar. I have just kept it aside. This is only 1 tablespoon. So one
Okay.
tablespoon sugar and 57 grams of unsalted butter. This is at room temperature. Then the second ingredient what we have is the oats flour, which I have prepared at home. So this is just 2 tablespoons. And you can
Oats
just take the
grinded in
oats
the
and
mixer.
yeah, you just put the oats, any form of oats, whatever you have at home. So you can just grind it in the mixer and make it into a fine powder. Yeah. Then the other thing, the main thing is the whole wheat flour. So this whole wheat flour is about 65 grams. That's what I have taken, and the 65 grams is approximately half cup. Approximately, if someone is using the cups, so maybe they can use that. Yeah.
Right, right.
And yeah, then the next thing is the beet powder. So this beet powder I have prepared at home. This is just 1 teaspoon or 2 teaspoon we can use, and not more. So what I did was I just took some beet and cut it into pieces and let it be in the oven, say for about 20 to 25 minutes, till I found that they have become nice and crispy, and kept it at a temperature of about 170 degrees. So very low temperature for a longer time. So once you find that the beets have become brittle, then you can just grind it in the mixer. So your handmade, homemade beet powder is ready. The
Lovely.
last thing, yeah, the last thing what I have done is the beet. If you can just see, this is a beet juice. So I did, it's the such a simple thing to make beet juice at home is you can take a few pieces of beet, just the raw beet, and put it in the mixer and nicely mix it. So once it is churned, you can just take a regular sieve, like a sieve kind of a thing, pour the mix and just squeeze it. Once you squeeze the beets, the all the liquid will get drained out. So that is what exactly is the beet powder. So there is no water. It's just beets which has been mixed in the mixer, just raw beets.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And the last thing is the vanilla essence. So I'm using the sprig one, and somehow I'm very comfortable using this. I don't use the other ones. Yeah. And that is all for the cookies. This is what we need. I'll tell you the ganache, ingredients little later. Let's just first start doing the cookies. So if you people are
Absolutely.
baking along with me, so I'm just going to be whipping the sugar and the butter. So shall I, take the camera a little bit more closer, Pratibha?
Yes, yes. I think that would be
Okay.
good because you're whipping it, so you keep the focus on the butter and sugar.
How is this now?
This is very
Yes.
good. Yeah.
Very nice. Okay. So I just, the sugar, the butter is at room temperature. I just start mixing till all the sugar is incorporated inside. And
Yeah.
this is Khandsari sugar, as I said, just 1 tablespoon.
So this is
And
softened butter and sugar
it's
that
a
you are
yes,
incorporated.
yes, just a softened butter at room temperature. So we are going to be mixing it well. It's basically the whip. If you are not comfortable using your hands, you can even use, that whipping machine, like the one which you
Mm.
can, which you use to take out butter and all at home. The simple whipping machine. Yeah, but
Okay.
because it's a small amount, I don't want to use that. I will be using with my hands. And this is a regular whisk, which anyone will have, a wire whisk.
Mm.
So you just whisk it well. So you will see after some time that the mix becomes little lighter in color. So that is, and even fluffier. So that is what we are looking for. So we are just trying to incorporate some air into the mix, and the mix is going to become little lighter in shade. Yeah. So I can already see.
Right.
Um,
It's
yeah.
been
So
a
what
little
happens is,
fluffy.
yeah. So the reason why I powdered the sugar was also this, that it makes my life little easier. I mean to say, I don't have to worry about mixing it very hard. So you can,
Yeah.
just take out the required amount and use it in your bakes. That's what I do, especially for
Lovely.
cookies. So yeah, so I will just show you how it is now. I can already see it's nice and light pale in color.
Pale in color, yeah.
Here we
So
go.
Kirtika is asking where is the recipe. So Kirtika, Renuka is showing the recipe now. She had listed all the ingredients before, and she has already spoken about whatever ingredients are there for this recipe. So please follow her as she's baking along, and later you can watch the whole recipe on the YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, so you can see already that the mix is really light in color. Pratibha, is it nice and clear?
Yes, yes. You can move a little to the left, Renuka. Yeah, yeah. Now we can see it.
Is it better? So you
Yeah,
can see
better.
how it was, the generally the butter is darker in shade. So once you have whipped it well, so it should become lighter in shade, pale, and it will have some volume in it. So that is what we are looking for when we are baking cookies. Yeah. So once
Okay.
that is done, I'll just take a sieve and we will
Hi
be
to
putting the,
Shreyas who has joined. Hi, Shreyas.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm just putting the whole wheat flour. This is about 65 grams. Yeah, if someone is doing, with me, they can please feel free to ask the questions. So Pratibha will put that to me and I will, repeat the amount of ingredients which are needed in case if someone has some
Yes.
doubts. Yeah. So
I'm
this is about,
writing them in the comments also, just for everyone's reference.
yeah. So this is 2 tablespoon of oats powder, as I said, and this has been just finely grounded. So I have not roasted nothing. It's just plain oats powder, which has been just mixed it in the mixer. I just put that also along, and this is the beet powder which I was mentioning. So I'm just going to be taking about 1 teaspoon. This is exactly 1 teaspoon only. So if you want
Hmm.
more intense color, you can add some more. So I'm just putting only 1 teaspoon. That is enough. And I just, sieve it together. So this is just to make sure that all
Amazing.
the ingredients come together.
So
So
65 grams of atta and 2
yes,
tablespoon oats powder
yes, yes,
and 1 teaspoon of wheat powder.
yes. And that can be increased to 2, 3 teaspoon also. There's absolutely no problem if you want more intense color actually. So this, whatever
Okay,
remains
okay.
on the sieve, don't throw it, just put it back into the mix.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So once this is done, I'll just, remove all the butter from the whisk. And once this is done, I generally prefer to use my hands. So what I will do is, so we just bring the dough together. Now to bring the dough together, the beet juice would be the main ingredient in that. So I have, generally speaking, about half to 1 tablespoon is more than enough. More than enough. And it also depends on the consistency of flour what you have. So we just
Okay.
bring everything together. I will not be, if you see, I'm not kneading. I'm just putting all the ingredients together. There should not be any kneading. So all the
Right.
ingredients they come together. The mix is going to be a little bit on the wet side, but that's perfectly okay because oats are there, whole wheat is there. It's going to drink up all the liquid which is there inside in the dough. Now I'll be using our beetroot juice. So I'll start with just 1 teaspoon.
Hmm. Renuka
So
Aarti is asking if we can use jaggery here.
yes, you can use. Just make sure that the jaggery is, sieved and it doesn't have any lumps. but you will not get
Okay.
that pink color, little bit pink color what you get without jaggery, like if you're using some lighter colored sugar. So that will not come, but
Right.
definitely you have all the good stuff together. So basically doesn't matter at all. Doesn't matter. So you can see
Okay.
now it has
Aarti.
become like a nice, yeah. So you can see that the dough has come together well. You can see
Yes.
it's going to be, a kind of little on the sticky side. I am just bringing it again together. It's not sticking to my hand. You can see my hands are all clean. So, so this is
Okay.
the kind of, yeah. In case if you're not able to handle the dough, what you can do is you can, keep it in the refrigerator for about 20 minutes or so, and then you can scoop out the cookies. That is also possible. So it all depends, on your
Great.
comfort level. So once the dough
Mm.
is ready, you just take a tablespoon, scoop out. Is it clear?
Okay.
I hope Pratibha it is all clear, right?
Yes, yes, yes. It can be seen. So while you were mixing the dry and wet ingredients, I just have a question. Can we use a spatula there, or do we have to use
You
our
can,
hands
you
itself?
can, you can use a spatula. You can use your hand. Somehow I'm very comfortable using my hands, so that's why
Huh, huh.
I'm doing it. Yeah. So just make it into a nice round ball. Yeah. So I'll just show you, two, three of
Yes.
them how I did. So what you can do is you can keep it in your palm, or you can, put it down on the surface. Is it clear, Pratibha?
Yes, yes. I can see it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
can see it.
so
Yeah.
you can just flatten it a bit, and then comes a little bit of hearty stuff here. So you can just take the thumb part and poke a bit a heart structure here from one this side and from this side. So if you see that, I'll just show you. I'll just get it. Yeah.
Okay.
So you can see you get a nice heart shape. So once the cookies are baked, you will get this shape, in your cookies. I'll show you one more. So just to get you a better idea.
Okay.
So again, you make
Renuka,
it.
where on your sheet, where there is a round, no, on your sheet where there is a circle,
Huh?
just need the shape the cookies there. The camera will look better
Is
there.
it better? Is it okay?
Just place it on the circle of your sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Much better,
Is,
much
is
better. Yeah.
is this better? Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
I was
Much
going
better.
more closer, thinking that is this better view?
Much better. Yeah, yeah. Because the
And
comments will
now,
be covering the place. That's why.
is it even better?
Yes, yes, Renuka. It's fine.
Okay, I have just put on. Yeah. Okay. So this is the ball. One tablespoon. I flatten it with my hand. Once I have flattened, I just take this part of my thumb and press it like a heart shape from one side and then from the other side. So it gives you this a heart kind of a shape, that you can understand,
Mm.
so that's why I have named it into a beet and hearties or whatever. If you're not comfortable using your hand,
Okay.
the other thing what you can do is, I'll show you another easier way. So this is like, in
That looks
case if you
very
don't,
good.
yeah, so in case if that is not the thing, then maybe another, like I'll just show you, just flatten the ball. And if you have a small cookie cutter like this, what you can do is flatten with your hands and then just poke this. So this will give you
Huh.
a rough idea of how it is going to be, so you can do this way also, but then you need a small cookie cutter like this. So I'm giving you both the options. So if this is there with you, poke it a bit and then press it. Yeah. One more I'll show
Right,
you
right.
like this.
Hi,
Um,
Sonal.
so you just
Thank
take
you.
it.
Thank you. Yeah.
So I'm again taking it, 1 tablespoon again, and I make it into a circle.
Hmm.
Once the circle is there, just flatten it with your hands. Take a small cookie cutter. So don't cut it all the way. So, on the circle, don't cut it all the way. Just mark it a bit. It just
Okay.
gives a nice shape.
Oh,
So once that has been done, you just then probably with your fingers or with with your thumb, you can just flatten it a bit. So you get this nice
oh,
a heart shape in between your cookie. So this will be the area where we'll be
oh,
working for the filling of the ganache. Okay. So basically,
lovely. Lovely.
Yeah, so basically this is what exactly it is, making the cookies. And once the cookies are, done, once everything is done, then you can just place it on a parchment paper. I'll just show it to you. These cookies are going to spread a
So,
bit.
Renuka,
Yeah, tell me.
Uma is
Yeah, tell me.
sorry, Renuka, Uma is asking how if you can repeat how you made beetroot powder because she lost her audio for some time.
I will tell. So what I did was, I just took some beet,
That
a raw beet, cut it into thin pieces. Thinner the better. Okay, cut them into thin pieces after removing the peel, of course, and washing it. So just cut them into thin pieces. Put it, on your baking tray, whatever is there. If you have a air fryer, it is even better because air fryer you will get a better job. It will take, much lesser time than as compared to oven, but in the oven also you can do it. Just line it with a parchment paper and spread this these beet pieces, and put it at around 160 to 170 degrees for say about, I would say, about 25 to 30 minutes. It all depends on the efficiency level of your oven. So it may take maybe up to 35 minutes also sometimes, and it can take also 25 minutes. So if you have that option of this rod option of both upper and lower along with the fan, so it helps that way. Okay. So,
right,
and once
right.
it is
Okay,
dried,
okay.
yeah, just cool down completely and then powder it in a regular mixer like any other masala you would be making. It's like that. Yeah. So,
Oh,
so this
oh,
is,
very nice.
yeah. So this is pretty much it about the cookies as such. The other thing, what you can do is just on a lined, sheet, you can just place the cookies because they're going to spread a bit, and then put it for baking at 170 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah. Okay. So hope everybody caught up. Is it okay, Pratibha?
Okay, okay. So Sonal is asking if kneading will make the cookies chewy.
Yes, it will definitely make sure. So what we can do is, no, Pratibha, we can take these general questions once, once all the demo is over, actually. That would be easier. Then, I can
Yeah,
also
yeah,
see the
yeah.
questions. Okay. So I have baked a lot of
Much
cookies,
better.
a lot already. So you can see. So, is it good? Can you see it, Pratibha? Is it nice and clear?
Wait, wait.
I already baked one lot
The internet is a little down.
for at your place,
Yes,
is
now
it?
I can see. Yes, yes.
Okay, so can you see I have already baked one lot actually, and I'll show you
Yeah,
the
yeah, I can
crispness
see.
of the cookies. So look at this.
Okay.
Yeah. So one more, maybe I'll
Oh,
just show you. You just see there is
it's
nothing.
looking
There are no
lovely.
additives. Just see there is nothing. There are no additives, nothing, and still it has that beautiful crunch what a cookie should have. So once they have cooled down completely, I made some ganache, but this is again an optional thing. If you have too much of Valentine
No
feel
baking
and you,
powder.
yeah, so it all depends. If you have a Valentine feel, please do it. If you don't want to do it, just let it be, just with plain ganache or just like that. It's such a healthy stuff for your kids or you yourself want to munch. They're really, really crunchy cookies. So I'll just tell you, what proportions I took for ganache, but let me just show you how to make that heart structure because that is something, we are here for, the Valentine thing. So I'm going to be, is it okay, Pratibha? Can you see? Is it nice and clear,
Yes,
Pratibha?
Renuka. Yes, Renuka. It is very
Oh,
clear.
I think your internet is
Yes,
giving you
Renuka. It
trouble
is very
today.
clear.
Very nice. Great, great, great. So I'll just make some
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
heart
Little
stuff.
bit of trouble. Oh,
Yeah, I can. So
looks
just make
very
this
good.
nice. So just a nice heart shape here, you know, and to be on, and this is at room temperature. The ganache is at room temperature. I just made it, and then you just take your sprinklers, like this. I'll just show you here. Just put it on top, and some hearty stuff. If you really are too much into, like, okay, fine. If you want to make it more special, so the cookie is ready. It's like
This is
this.
very nice and very cute as well.
So it's a very very
Looking good.
simple, very very simple cookie, and something which you can make anytime. Like, because the best part is about its crunchiness, because this is something which cookies will lack. People think that if you're baking with jaggery, or you bake with some other kind of sugar, you will not get that crunchiness. If you don't have additives like baking powder and soda, it will not be crunchy. But this is a myth. You can see the crunchiness of the cookies. It's really
Right,
very very
right.
crunchy.
It
Yeah,
is
so the
looking good.
texture, yeah, so the texture is also telling the same thing. So this is basically the recipe which I wanted to show, a simple one which you guys can do, for your Valentine or for your children. And I'll just probably just wash my hands and then probably answer the questions. Give me a second.
Yes, 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 absolutely. That was a lovely recipe by Renuka. I am so happy after seeing this. I'm definitely going to try it. I'm new to baking and I want to give this recipe a try for sure.
Yes,
And there
yes,
is
yes.
no baking powder, no soda. So happy to see this. And
It's
Valentine's Day
nothing.
special, guys. Give it a try.
Yeah, so this is
For Renuka,
basically
these things are just like so easy. It's like
so these
now
the
she'll
idea was to
answer
make
some of
something.
the.
Yeah, tell me, yes,
No, no, no.
tell me.
Go on, go on, go on.
Yeah, you were gone. Yes, that's okay. That's okay. Please tell me.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So
Um,
some of the questions we'll take. Uh, yeah. Thank you, Sonal. Thank you, Uma. And yeah, Sonal is asking, can we make some beet powder on tawa or any other way?
Okay, Sonal, you can actually make it on tawa if you are interested. Like, we roast our jeera and all that on tawa or any other spices. But then you have to be careful that it should not get burned. So, you have to, constantly do it on a very slow flame. Maybe you have to put it off every now and then, and make sure that the beets are not getting burnt, because they have a tendency to get black very, very fast. So be careful. So if you are
Yeah.
gentle, and if you are, maintaining it, put on the gas for some time and then put it off, let it be there in that hot whatever kadhai or whatever you're using, or on the tawa, and then just proceed. So it's definitely very much possible. In fact, it would be much more faster. So that's what I was telling even her also, that if you have a air fryer, for example, that also does a very good job, very very good job. So that will also ease in your process, like, if you want
Lovely. So
to.
Kanchan is asking, just join the session. Will this be recorded and seen later? Yes, Kanchan, it will be there on my YouTube channel and it will be uploaded right after this session. So definitely you can view it on the channel, and we'll also be sharing the link once the live is over. So you can view it and try out the recipe given by Renuka. Uh, Sonal says, so crisp. Yeah, we saw how crispy the cookies were. Very, very impressive.
No,
And
they
yeah,
were
yeah,
low.
the video will be. They're very cute.
Yes. So is
Yeah.
so anyone else has any questions, Pratibha?
I can't see any more questions. People are thanking you. The viewers are thanking you for a wonderful recipe. Thank you, Amrita. Thank you, Sonal. Somebody says that no egg was harmed in the making of this live. My God, that is, yeah. Eggless cookies, no baking powder, no soda, no maida, no white sugar. Absolutely amazing. Celebrate your
Yes.
Valentine's in a healthy way. And if you try out the recipe, tag Pochtik Bakes, tag Rasoi Saga, and let us know how they turned out, whether they were good, crispy, what the texture was, everything. And follow Pochtik Bakes on Instagram as well as Facebook. Renuka does some amazing work. I have been following her for a while and I love the stuff she makes, whether it be breads, cookies, cakes, anything. And also the celebration cakes that she has started making now, you must follow that to see how, the cakes can look good and also taste equally good. So yeah, Renuka, you have something else to say?
No, thank you so much for joining. I guess Samruddhi was baking with us. So what I'll be doing is, yeah, Pratibha, I'll just send you the list of ingredients, the exact recipe probably. So you can put it along with the. Okay, so Samriddhi is asking in case the dough is little dry, should we add? Yes, please add. Please add Samriddhi. Please add wheat juice. Yes. So the idea is to get a dough which is not very sticky.
Yes.
You are able to manage. It should not have too much of liquid also. Otherwise, the cookies will become too chewy actually. So we don't want too much of moisture in the cookies. Yeah, it should just have the right
Hmm.
amount of moisture so as to make sure that the dough comes together well. Yeah, thank you, Samriddhi. Thank you. So
Yeah,
please do
yeah.
try. And anyways, so this is
Thank
what.
you,
So thank you.
Samriddhi. Thank you, Sonal.
Yeah. So thank you, Pratibha. Thank you for having me over. It's she's okay. One question is there. Can
Renuka, we have two, three more questions.
please ask. Please ask. Yeah. What is it? Yeah.
The internet is. Yeah, can this be made with gluten-free flour?
You can. You can definitely make it with gluten-free
It's
flour.
on
You
the
can
screen.
make the
Can this
entire
be
cookie.
made with gluten-free flour? Kanchan is asking.
You can definitely make. You can definitely make. Just make sure that the dough is not very sticky. So you should not end up putting too much amount of. See, the consistency of wheat flour is different as compared to any a gluten-free flour. So just make sure when you are swapping the flour, the amount of liquid should not be too much in the cookies. So that will go down. Definitely. And oats are there. So maybe what you can do is maybe you can increase in that case the if you are using some other gluten-free flour, for example, you're using bajra or you're using ragi or you're using any other form of millet. So what you can do is because their consistency is different, you can increase the amount of oats flour. So it will compensate. So you will get the right
Yeah.
texture what you're looking for in the cookies and the crispness also definitely. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, what is the thing actually? What is the other question?
If yes, then which flour can we substitute for wine?
Yeah, I think I just answered that. So you can actually substitute it for any other flour, whatever is comfortable. There is
If
absolutely no.
yes, then what can we substitute it for wheat flour?
You can
Uh,
substitute with anything, with any other flour, any other flour.
right, right, right. And last question by Vinita. Thanks for what? For ganache, what did you use?
Oh yes, I need to tell you about the ganache also. So for ganache, I used that Amul red cream, that whipped cream which is available in the market, Tetra Pak. So I whipped that a bit, and along with that, what I used was in about 2 tablespoon of that cream, I used about 1/4 cup of chocolate. Okay, and the chocolate can be dark chocolate or any other chocolate, whatever you like actually. Just melt the chocolate and along with this cream and add about maybe a half tablespoon or 2 to 3 teaspoon of wine into that red wine and let the mix come to boil a bit. So what will happen is that wine will leave its flavor. It's going to get evaporated, but it will leave its flavor in the ganache. That you can once then it has cooled down and come down to room temperature, you can use it for in fact it can be used for your cakes, not only for cookies. So you can use it even for dressing of your cakes. Yes. Yes, Pratibha.
Okay, okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Thank you, Kanchan. Yeah. Thank you, Aarti. And Vinita is asking any substitute for wine.
Leave it. Just omit it. Don't use it. Or you can use brandy, or you
Yeah.
can use any form of liquor. You are some people even do it with the whiskey or anything. It all depends on your taste buds, like how you want the ganache to feel. But to be honest, I tasted the thing and I didn't feel that too much of overwhelming taste of the liquor. So because once you are when you are boiling everything together, like once the mix has actually boiled, the alcohol actually evaporates. It's very little mild flavor of the things you will get it in the ganache. So absolutely no problems. You can ditch it completely, or you want to include any other, liquor of your choice, you can do that. Exactly the same amount.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you so much, Renuka, for answering all the questions so patiently. We absolutely loved this live session. It was very insightful. And whoever, guys, whoever is watching or whoever has baked along or will be trying this recipe, please do post it on Facebook or Instagram. Tag Poshtik Bakes, tag Rasoi Saga, and let us know if you tried the recipe. We'll be happy to help you with any doubts. Renuka will be happy to help you. So we are excited and we're very happy that you guys joined the live. I'm posting the links for Renuka's page also in the video as well as in the comments. So follow her page and follow the amazing work that she does. And do join us for the next live, which will happen on the 20th of February. And yeah, hoping to see all of you there.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Pratibha. Thank you for having
Again,
me.
there has
And
been
it
some
was a
internet
pleasure, indeed a
issue, I
pleasure.
think.
Thank you so much. And nice. Yeah. So happy
Yeah, I
Valentine's Day to all
posted
of you guys.
the.
Yeah.
Thank you, Renuka, for joining. Thank you for the wonderful
Okay.
recipe. Can't wait to try it, and can't wait to see
Yeah.
whoever has tried it also.
Very nice. So I'll just share the recipe, the exact amounts with you right now, which you can post it on the page. Yeah. Thank you. Take
Absolutely,
care.
absolutely. Chalo.
Take care. Bye
Thank you
bye.
so much,
Bye bye,
everyone.
everyone.
Take
Bye.
care. Happy
Happy
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day.
Tata.
Bye.
Bye. So this video will be available later, guys, on my YouTube channel, Rasoi Saga. I will be uploading the video now and share it on my Facebook page, on my Instagram page. So tune in, watch the video, follow the recipe, and yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow Renuka on her social media pages. Thank you. Bye. Happy Valentine's Day.